Oh yeah, it's double organic.
Hey there, thanks so much for tuning in for another dose of vitamin D with me, Double Organic. A moment on the lips, a lifetime on the hips. Fat storage. Why do you guys and girls store their fat differently? You know, guys have a big gut, and girls tend to store it on their hips, on their butt. In this diagram, we see that ladies, they have a pear-shaped fat deposition pattern, and guys more of an apple shape. Sometimes you see guys with this big gut and then skinny legs. Why is that? I really don't want to be either of those shapes, honestly. In the diagram, you see two acronyms, SAT and VAT. This isn't the SAT exams. It's subcutaneous adipose tissue and visceral adipose tissue. Subcutaneous adipose tissue is just under the skin, and visceral adipose tissue, you can't really see it or feel it, you know, it doesn't jiggle. This is the visceral adipose tissue that is right around the organs. It just surrounds the organs. Your kidneys, for example, they are just surrounded in fat. It keeps them safe and stable. Other organs, like your liver or your heart, they can get fat surrounding them. You don't want that. It's not good. As I said, visceral fat is located on organs. And so that's kind of above the belly button. You can see that in the diagram. You're not going to have visceral fat really like out here, so it's just really centralized to this area. And knowing some of this information where fat is located is important with deposition patterns for the two genders. Now, fat deposition is complicated, kind of like my relationship status. But I'll go over a few reasons why fat deposition might be the way it is for the two genders. Thousands of years ago, having extra fat on you was important for, you know, the continuation of your species. Meals back then were maybe a little bit sporadic, and like today we can afford to be skinny and have a healthy baby, but back then being fat was kind of the thing to do. In fact, during that era, really long time ago, archaeologists uncovered these little statuettes, these little fertility goddesses, which were essentially just like fat women, almost like Buddha, like they looked like that, you know. And they weren't idolized by men like this kind of fat woman. They knew that having a baby with that person, their baby was going to survive the harsh winter. Another reason for female fat deposition could be that females have a lower basal fat oxidation. So basically at rest, they don't burn that much fat. Gotta exercise. And probably one of the major reasons that women have a sort of pear-shaped fat deposition is that they have more alpha-2 receptors in their gluteal region. And what these alpha-2 receptors do is decrease fat breakdown. Thus, if a female's gonna burn fat, it's probably not gonna be from their butt. It's just the last kind of area that's going to be targeted due to the alpha-2 receptors. And so why do guys have a really big gut? After a meal, excess free fatty acids that they don't burn, that is turned into oftentimes visceral fat. And where's visceral fat? It's only in this area. And so that's why they have big guts. It turns into visceral fat. It's the unhealthy fat. I mean, too much fat is not good, whatever type it is, but visceral fat is like, get rid of that, you know, lose the weight. It's correlated with so many negative health consequences. So anyway, that's the video. I hope it kind of gives you some insight to why do guys have the big gut and why do girls have the big butt. And yeah, see you next time. Till then, remember, get the 6 aspects of health every single day. Earth, air, fire, water, work, rest. Subscribe, let's walk the path of health together. Whoa, look at all those recipes. Those look tasty. Give me some of that.